live in LA, Season 2, Episode 5. GFN, Global Filipino Network. Welcome to VILMA Live in LA on the GFN channel, Facebook Live. Yay, we are here. And tonight our show is very exciting. Yep, we have part 3 of Ruiz's interview. And we also have part of the Dream Team of Links organization. So you'll see all of their projects, what they do, their labor of love, and helping the children, not just in the Philippines, but as much as everybody can around the world. And now we get to say hellos. Yes, hello, because you guys are the best. Without you, there would be no Live in LA. Yeah, so I am truly, truly grateful. So the hellos to Agnes in Toronto, also Riyadh in the Philippines, Nora in Australia. And my dearest friend Anita, who's in Sacramento. Hi. Oli Tadeo in Hong Kong. And Marie over in Rancho Cucamonga. My cousins who watch in, I think she's in Riyadh. Yes, hi. And also my cousin in Tustin. He does watch. Hi there. The ones in the Philippines as well. And all of my other friends in Hong Kong. You guys, I love you. Mirabellas, of course, you're always there for me. Ah, yeah. To Bonnie, to Ronnie, and everyone else out there. Welcome to VILMA Live in LA. And here is part 3 of Ruiz's interview. So describe a typical filming day for you.
Usually most of my stuff's already been cast and I kind of know the production day and schedule. I got my shot scenes ready. And so, but if it's a traveling thing, I always want to be there way early. And so I prepare, I bring everything, I'm ready to go. And I get on set and I want to make sure, like I said, one of the things I feel as an actor, I should always be prepared with my lines. I should never be unprepared without my lines ready. So where I'll go in there, I'll check in where I need to check in, and then I'll ask them if they want to review my look, if they need me to change anything, then be ready to go. I stay pretty flexible, and usually I bring some shaving kits and things like that, just in case they want me to shave or change my look a little bit. But usually there's a lot of waiting. And even though they say, hey, we're starting at 6 a.m. sharp or 7 a.m. sharp, it almost never happens. But you don't want to be the one that's not there for that call time.
If someone were to go into acting, what would your advice be?
Well, when I first started, I had a lot of friends and everyone saying, man, that's pretty cool. How do you do it? Can you help me? And I get asked that to this day, and just like I had asked my friend. But I think the main thing is, if you're going to get into anything or start any endeavor, if someone gives you an opportunity or gives you advice, it's only as good as what you do with it. If you don't put any action or any effort into following through on stuff, it's just talk or just a wish. But if you want to make that wish a reality, you got to put some actionable steps. So I suggest that they start doing some YouTube research, internet research, sign up for the casting sites. Most of them are pretty cheap. Invest in time to get some headshots, or learn how to take headshots on their own if they don't have the money at time. The starving actor thing is real. Most people weren't as fortunate as I was to have good careers, and they really are like waiting tables in between their films, and they need every job. But I think you got to work as you want it, and no one's going to ever fall in your lap or give it to you. And I think success is the result, of a series of hard works and steps, and taking advantage of every opportunity. And other than that, there's so many people ask me, "Hey Ray, can you help me?" I give them the websites and things like that. I'm like, "Hey, did you follow through?" And, no. But hey, next time you're in a film, man, put me in a film. You get a lot of those. But they don't realize it takes a lot of hard work. You got to do the work to be successful at anything.
You're absolutely right. Yeah. It's like, say, for example, if I'm doing a 1 minute promotional video clip, that 1 minute takes a minimum of 3 hours to edit.
Yeah.
Because, okay, how do you want to intro it? How do you want to put it together? Things like that. But it's not a joke. So when you said that you sent in your audition, like you said, did you have to shoot yourself acting and then you send it, or how does that work?
It depends. Once you do the acting profile on the different websites, sometimes they may just cast you off your pictures. If you're fortunate enough to have some stuff on film, you can upload those video clips, which they call a reel, or some of your acting examples. So some of my first stuff, I had headshots from my real estate career. I used those and different stuff. I took a couple different pictures and put those on there to help give me something a little more professional photography. But as far as like when they asked me to videotape, I didn't have a whole setup or anything. I had my phone, and I would take my phone to my TV, which pivoted in my TV stand, and I would take a lamp and set the lamp next to it, and I would tape a piece of paper next to it with my lines, and that's how I was auditioning for a long time. And I just figured out a way to make it work. Instead of making an excuse, I try to find a way to get it done.
Exactly. I
But
applaud you on that.
but yeah, so some of them they just ask for the pictures, or some of them want you to do sides and do the video audition, and then you may video audition or Zoom audition for a while before they actually cast you. A few callbacks.
Oh, okay. Well, it's good to know. Not that I'm going to go into acting, but if anybody out there is like interested. And so,
Oh, yeah.
what does the future hold for you? Would you like to do film production?
Well, I actually already have a couple film producer credits.
Oh,
So yeah, I have a few film producer credits, and then I actually have another project I'm getting associate producer credit on, called Seven Lost. It's a war film based on the experience of Latinos in World War II. And that one just wrapped up filming. They're going to do a couple more production shots. That's coming out pretty soon, though. And then I may have a couple more up on the way as far as the production side. But, you know, for me, it wasn't just the acting. I want to bring that. I want to bring eventually my vision to film, or put my heart into something special. And it's not about, like I said, being a big celebrity, but, that one little good film, the one that somebody goes, oh, man, that really got me right here. Or, like I never forgot that, I would love to be a part of something like that. And I'm learning and growing. And so whenever I have an opportunity either to invest in a film, to get, to help with the producer side and learn, or to act in it, I've been doing everything I can to do that. There was, so I mentioned the movie Seven Lost that's up for production. The other one I had mentioned, Fire on the Ridge, with Nancy Hamilton. That one just came out. That's my most recent one out. And that's actually won several awards already and numerous film festivals. And all the proceeds from that film is going to the California firefighters. It's based on the campfires and it tells the story of the people and their struggle, and all the people, and some of the actual people are in it. So Nancy decided to donate all the proceeds from that film to the firefighters. Another one coming up we have is The Curse is Broken by 98th Ave Films, and I've been casted in a role in that one. And we start shooting in March, I believe. And that one's going to be based out of the Bay Area, and that's based on a award-winning sold-out play, and they're converting it into a film.
So on that note, I really appreciate the fact that you're here on the show, VILMA Live in LA. And I want to thank you for such, eye-awakening, enlightening, about the movies, how you got in, because I'm sure there are a lot of people that are curious, and what you shared with us, very, very useful. So any last minute hellos and highs and encouragement?
Well, I want to encourage first everyone to chase their dreams, and no matter how crazy it is, chase it. If you really truly want it with all your heart, go for it, because the worst can happen is going to be a lesson. And don't worry about people believing in your vision, because it's not their vision to believe in. That's your special vision, so you got to chase it. Another labor of love, or a project that I was a part of, and they've always hold a special place in my heart, was the Future Explored program and the filmmaking school by Joey Travolta. And that was started by the Travolta family in honor of their son who has special needs. And it's a program that teaches people with special needs, help them gain job skills through filmmaking. And they have a few different ones. And I was honored enough to star in one of their short films. And I was amazed by the people there and the filmmaking and the creativity. And it was such a blessing to be there. I was able to perform and star in their short film called Room on the Right. And I loved it so much and had so much fun that they invited me out for a few days to hang out with the school. And I kept coming back to their Stockton studio and their film school there and hung out with them. And it's just a really great program. And there's little things like that you would overlook, but it's given opportunities for people with special needs. And it especially helped them to feel empowered to find work for themselves and share their creativity. And they're making great films. And from everything, and just hanging out with them and listening to them talk and speak, it's such a special program. And I told them, I go, anytime you guys call me, anything you need, I'm there, because it was so much fun. It was so much fun just sharing all that. And lastly, behind every good man, there's a better woman. And my girlfriend, Monica, she has pushed me and inspired me and cheered me on every step of the way. And even when I don't believe in myself, she believes in me. And, I've just been very fortunate. All my friends and family have been behind me. And I'm really honored to have them all in my life. And I try to tell them every day. So thank you, everyone. And thank you, VILMA. You always have my back as well. So,
you're so welcome.
I want to do the same for you and anything I can do. So thank you.
Yeah. We'll support each other.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
100%.
100%. And thank you so much.
Oh, it's been my pleasure.
Thank you so much, Ray Ruiz. You are the best. I'm so honored to have been able to interview you and look forward to all of your films. Be there, ticket in hand, watch. Hopefully we're able to go into the theater soon. Yay! Building Bridges for Children. one book at a time, one child at a time, and one community at a time. Hi to our viewers out there, VILMA live in LA, and this evening we have links. So what exactly is links? Well, guess what? We have 3 guests and they're all in different parts of the world. So we would like to welcome Beddette Tsuchiya, hope I did that right, and Douglas Inness and Ningning Doble. So you guys, hi, you can unmute and just say hi to our viewers.
Hi, Vilma.
Hi, everybody.
Beddette.
Good evening.
Hi, Ning.
Wow,
To all your viewers. Hi, Vilma.
this is great. Okay, so we can go down this way. So I've got Beddette. Beddette, where are you right now?
I am located in San Mateo, Rizal, in the Philippines. Yes, and yeah, I used to live in Baguio with Ningning.
So now you've relocated. This is great. I love
Yes.
technology. And I'm going down this way. Ningning, where are you at?
Okay, I'm Ningning. I'm from Baguio City, the summer capital of the Philippines.
Whoa. Is that considered winter as well? Because it gets cold there?
Cool, but not cold like how you get it there in Scotland and the US. So yeah, it's cooler now. February is the coolest month of the year. So yeah, I'm loving it.
Pretty cool. And then we go this way. We've got Douglas. Hi, Douglas. Where are you at?
Hello, Vilma. I live in Prestwick, which is just south of Glasgow in Scotland. And we are the home of golf, actually. We have 18 golf courses locally. And the very first Open took place in Prestwick in the 19th century. So that's our claim to fame.
Perfect. It's so historic. I love it. Thank you for sharing. All right. So, links. And I was reading your website and it's so impressive. So, any one of you can take this question. How did links come about?
Okay, can I say something maybe? I'll say it briefly, but what happened was that basically we were in another organization in the past and we did work with communities in the Philippines. And after a while, we decided to grow. We decided to develop the idea. And we also wanted more autonomy in the Philippines to organize, administer, and run the organization. So in 2016, we decided to create links. And Ning and Beddette were both members of Links at the time, members of the other organization at the time, and they formed the backbone of the new Links. So we carried on with our work, and we also extended and expanded the work in a way which was much more customized towards the Filipino communities and the Filipino environment. And we responded much more appropriately, I think, to the needs of these communities. So that's how it developed. It developed from one organization into the current organization. So.
Okay. So, what exactly is links? Can you share with us, either Beddette or Ningning?
Yeah. Yes. Okay, let me do that. Links is a non-government organization, and our mission is to build bridges for marginalized children in the Philippines. We build bridges for children by forging partnerships and creating links between organizations and individuals who are willing to extend their help to the underserved and disadvantaged children. But we do our best to ensure that the help that is being given to these children is needs-based, which means that the assistance is based on the most urgent need or needs of the beneficiaries. And Link envisions a country where all children, all Filipino children, achieve their potential in a happy, healthy, and inspiring environment. We are actually a dream team. We are composed of passionate individuals who believe that children come first. And we work collaboratively among ourselves with our partners and with the communities and the schools that we support. We believe that together when we achieve what is impossible, and All of us, we come from diverse backgrounds, yet when it comes to helping children, all boundaries melt.
Yeah, so Ningning, the it's about reading and the books and the community. So share about that.
Yeah, okay. So at Links, although we focus mainly on the welfare of children, our main focus really is on education, specifically on reading. So we believe that this is the avenue that we can actually enter. It is our stepping stone to helping children. And because the Philippines hasn't been performing, all over the world in terms of reading, it's what we wanted to focus on because it's something we can actually do with our different backgrounds, and it's not as hard as feeding programs. They're too expensive. Reading is very, very important. We believe that children who are able to read can do better in school because generally they're doing better in all their subjects. Children who are able to read are become global citizens. They learn about the world, and it gives them opportunities. And the opportunity also to be creative, to be analytical, to be good individuals. So we have done a lot of projects that are focused on reading, but we do also projects that support reading. For example, we open libraries for public schools. We thrive on partnerships. We partner with local governments, with individuals, with private entities, whoever wants to help. And together, we go to the community and we find out how we can help best. But our expertise really is on providing reading materials that are entertaining, books that are full of stories and illustrations and colors that the children really, really love, because we think that children are they tend to want to learn how to read if they see something colorful in the book.
I also saw in your website that there are private individuals that actually have donated or opened up part of their homes and created a library. So it's such a beautiful feeling.
Actually, that library that you saw probably is the one that's owned by my brother. Okay. They have a property in Lingayen, Pangasinan, and they converted one of the rooms to become a library for the children of the fishermen in that area.
I'm gonna ask Douglas, how many books? I saw you. Was that you? Whatchamacallit?
Packing the books.
Boxes and
books.
How many?
Well, I can tell you briefly. We actually have about 60 boxes ready to go at the moment. I'll tell you briefly how we do it. We collect books from local schools. We collect books from private donation. A whole series of sources, if you like, for the books. We then collect the books. We sort them into 3 different categories, from the easier books to the more difficult books for the senior school. And my friend Stuart McMurran helps me to pack the books. We then label them and send them to Baguio, or we send them to Manila, and they go by Bellwood, a very, very good courier. That's an advert for Bellwood there. And they're really good at taking things to the Philippines for us. So it's actually tens of thousands of dollars worth of books, and it's tens of thousands of books, literally. It is. I think at the moment we probably have about 100 boxes in store for future projects. But fortunately, even during COVID, the source hasn't dried up. I go to the local recycling plant, and they give me special permission to access the books. We have a skip for links, and I go up there weekly, even in the freezing cold when my hands are frozen solid and I'm suffering badly from hypothermia. It's worth it, to collect all these books. That's a joke, by the way. Collect all these books and then put them into boxes and send them across to the Philippines. We've been very fortunate being able to send about 2 deliveries a year at the moment, but that will probably be a bit less this year because we have fewer books. But basically, it's a lot of dollars worth of books. They're all in very good condition. They're really nice books, as Ning has pointed out. The children are desperate to read them. But at this end, our job is to ensure that the books get to the Philippines. And it's a brilliant team. At the other end, we've got people like Ning, we've got people like Beddette, and a host of other people who are very, very good at pinpointing where the books should go, deciding how to send them, all sorts of things like that. So it's a wonderful, wonderful organisation. And we punch well above our weight in terms of our size and the delivery to communities in the Philippines. It's an absolutely wonderful thing.
Yeah. So during this pandemic, were you able to send, or were the planes able to fly the books?
Yes. What happens is we send the books by container ship. So Belle would come to my house, and the last consignment was packed up in August.
The dream team from Lynx on a mission, one book at a time, one child at a time, one community at a time. And thank you so much to Lynx, to Beddette, to Ningning, and Douglas. So next week we'll have part 2. Okay, here is my social media information. You guys can subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to get it up to 100, okay? So that I can start streaming from there as well. And of course, my Instagram and my music. I love to write songs. So I'm on Spotify, I'm on Reverb Nation, I'm on iTunes, I'm on etc., etc., etc. So look for me, Vilma D. Ramos, all right? Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Vilma D. Ramos. And on Instagram, I am Vilma Live in LA. Also subscribe to GFN channel. My music is on Spotify, Reverb Nation, YouTube Music, and my website is vilma.me. There you go, more social medias for you. And do remember, hit the subscribe button. GFN Global Filipino Network. Pure Wellness on the GFN channel with Dr. Jasmine. Upward Living with Mars and Michelle every Friday 6 p.m. and Lakbay ng Buhay with Ronnie and Bonnie every Friday at 8 p.m. And thank you so much for being with me on the show, Vilma Live in LA on the GFN channel. It's been such a great kind of half an hour with you. I love my Saturdays because, like I said, I do get to spend my precious time with you. So for my guests, thank you, Ray Ruiz. It's been such an honor interviewing you, and I'm looking forward to your movies, okay? And yes, looking forward to going to the theaters when we can. And thank you to the Dream Team, Beddette, Ningning, and Douglas from the Lynx organization. You guys are the best. We'll have more interviews, part 2 and 3 in the coming weeks, so do join us, okay? Right here. And most of all, I'm thanking you because without you, there would be no Vilma Live in LA. So my wholehearted thank yous. Be safe, be kind, have a lot of fun, do the things that you love, and most of all, from my heart to yours,